Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking live at Berlin Stadium, where tonight the 2-1 Dublin Clovers are the visitors for the hometown Berlin Blitz. Last week, Colin, Berlin went into London and bombed England.
They did.
It
was impressive to see.
It was a great comeback win for them. But Dublin is going to come back over into the European mainland and try to get some payback. And tonight we're looking for a great matchup between two of the D-League's top quarterbacks, with Bryant Callahan from Berlin and Devontae Slaughter from Dublin.
Yeah, two good quarterbacks and two good coaches battling this out.
Yes, sir. For Dublin, Jody T. Roush is the character, but it's Logan's team. And then with Berlin, we have
Ryder,
yes. All right. Blitz will kick off. So we're going to get to see Chester Chess early tonight.
Oh, yeah. He had quite a showing. I love the name. Love the leg on that man. Sporting a great number. Number 6.
Number 6. I remember a guy who used to wear number 6.
He was a pansy.
Okay, what do you think of the Berlin home uniforms? I know the away ones are somewhat controversial.
They're not as loud, but they are just as proud.
Yeah, I think you stated it well there.
And I do love how both of these uniforms sport their nation's flag colors.
Yeah, I really love that. I think that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Devontae Slaughter has probably the most impressive stats of the quarterbacks in the D-League.
And the most impressive arm veins.
No question. That guy is ripped. Tight end trips to the left. Slaughter under center. Berlin showing blitz. Draw play. And that's, is that Valentine?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, tell us about Valentine.
Mr. Valentine. I wish I had my roster, you jerk.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I do know that his stats so far this season, he has 166 yards on 51 carries. 3.3 per carry is one of the best in the league right now. And he's matched up tonight with Jalen Kiss, who also had a game where he rushed for over 150. So we have a matchup also of two pretty good running backs.
And that's a great place to be. We were worried about how these running backs would perform, but Liam has just adjusted the numbers. I don't know if you saw that today. He went through and kind of adjusted some of that.
He and I talked about that, about so that the draft stock, so they'd have a chance to get, a little better tier. I didn't want to go too far, neither did he. But I felt like we came up with a good compromise. So some of these running backs are going to have a chance to be drafted maybe a little bit higher than even bronze.
That'll be good.
All right, empty set for Dublin on 3rd and 15. Here's a chance for Slaughter to show his stuff. Little pump fake. Oh, he's going to run it. And he picks up 4.
I don't know how you would do if you were quarterback for Dublin, but I would just try to throw it deep no matter what. I don't think I would try to run for that.
I'm not going to pull it down on 3rd and 15 and try to run.
No way.
All right, we've got the generic punter, Mr. Larson, back deep for the Dublin. Not much offense there so far for them.
You know much about Irish culture, Dave?
I am Irish. Of Irish descent.
Are you? Is Barr Irish?
It is.
Really?
There was a guy who ran the 400-meter hurdles for Ireland in the Olympics named Thomas Barr. We're both very handsome, I must say.
That's the relation, isn't it?
Yeah, no question. Athletics and good looks.
Are potatoes big in Ireland? I mean, not in size. I mean in,
Everything's big in Ireland. I don't know. I think they are a big part of the big staple of their diet. They had a potato famine there once, right?
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, also tonight, Dublin's defense sports 2 6'5" corners. Number 23 is Chester Hayes, and number 24 is Orion Hatchiyack.
I love the first name.
I don't know what Hatchiyack is, but
Me neither. I don't know. I don't speak French. Good run out the gate by Mr. Kiss.
Yeah, he picked up 3 there. Callahan changing the play. Berlin in tight bunch. And it's a short drop Oh, almost picked by Orion Hatchiyack, so he'll get a pass defended there. That'll get him a step closer to progressing.
Targeting the best tight end in the league.
Yes, the self-proclaimed best tight end in the league. That would be Blaine Sellers.
Blaine Sellers showed up huge last game.
He did have a good game last week. 3rd and 7 for Berlin, right around midfield. Shotgun with split backs. Callahan back to pass. And they're going to pick up the first down on that. Number 86 for Berlin.
86 for Berlin is Thomas Hughes.
Thomas Hughes. He used to be the principal at Hannon High School. It's good to see that he's picked up his athletic career.
That's good. That's a big step up for him.
Yeah, it looked really good for a 60-year-old man there.
I like seeing what Berlin's doing here. You know, they're giving the run a chance, but they're not afraid to throw this game. It seems like everybody was a little bit afraid to pass. Must have been the interceptions from week 2, but they're looking good so far.
Jalen Kiss comes up with another short run there, 2 yards. He's, he didn't start the first week, and he came out in the second week and ran for 155. And he looks to me like possibly the best running back prospect in the D League.
Really? You think so?
I think so, yeah.
There he is.
There he is on a swing out of the backfield, and he's going to be just short of the first down.
What do you think of his animations? Branching tackles, finesse, workhorse, and cutback ability is the unused one.
The first thing I want to know is who came up with the idea of calling something branching tackles? How do you branch a tackle?
I don't even know what that means.
I got to think that's got to mean breaking tackles.
That's what I think too, but that's not what it is in the game.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. After this play, run through those again for me here. 3rd and 1, handoff.
There we go.
And first down and more for Kiss.
Great off tackle run.
Great off tackle run there.
We've got a tackle in Trey Crowell.
Ah, yeah.
6'4", 295, has bulldozer, stonewall, strength bonus, and brick wall.
Those are good traits for an offensive tackle. He's plenty big. Probably going to be a nice player. And Kiss got a good block out of him, got a nice run.
Mm-hmm.
So back to Jalen Kiss. Tell me what you got on him,
finesse,
animation-wise.
Branching tackles, workhorse, cutback ability.
Sounds a lot like Nolan Pierce.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Very similar. And another nice run there for him. So I'm hoping that Nolan, with the rhino spine in place now, will perform like what we're seeing here with Jalen Kiss this evening.
Nolan unfortunately has packed on a few pounds. But, maybe that's not a bad thing for a finesse back.
Mashed potatoes, steroids, and beer are the breakfast of champions.
That is definitely what he eats for breakfast, at least when he's on summer break and not teaching.
Callahan with plenty of time, but he is picked off.
I don't know why he would have picked that target. That he was looking for number 46. That is number 46. That's running back Svartlinger.
What's Svartlinger doing on the field?
What's he doing?
But Thibodeau LeBlanc comes up with the play.
That was good.
They let a French guy into Ireland. How'd that happen?
I don't know, but I like that little accent you had on there.
Thank you.
That wasn't your first time saying that.
Wait till I drink a little bit more and it gets better. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Delvante. Callahan with a big mistake in the red zone. And there's Valentine, who's going to rip off 10 yards and pick up the first down.
We're seeing some good runs so far in the first quarter.
So far, the running backs have taken heat in Gen Chat. But tonight, Mean Gene Valentine and Jalen Kiss, they look like they've showed up to play.
It's not bad. Not bad so far. I like seeing it.
He's wearing 22. That reminds me of another back. Brad Davis.
Oh, yes.
22. Not bad for a backup.
Not bad. MVP, season 6. Thank you again, Dave, for bringing these chips. They are becoming a staple in the Pierce household.
Got to do something for West Virginia. A tackle on the play was by Larla Bankinson, big defensive end, number 97. He's a good-looking defensive end.
Sexy Oyster, right?
Yes. Yes. Sexy Oyster Love Machine. Offset high. for Dublin on 2nd and 11. Slaughter back to pass. Oh, he was trying to hit the great dragon, Daichi Ito. But number 21 for Berlin, that might be Drake Peoples, who has a pretty good build for a defensive back. Excuse me. Was on the play there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was his best target. However, it's a good-looking target.
You know, when you're 6'10", it's a big catch radius.
Mm-hmm. I like seeing these big tight ends.
Number 88, Daichi Ito, the Great Dragon.
That was my nickname in high school.
The Great Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe it was Pete's Dragon.
It was the Angry Dragon.
The Angry Dragon. Nice. Slaughter back, and the fumble on the post route.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. They need to challenge that.
I
don't think that he had possession there. Jack Bridges, number 32, the free safety, in on the play there. The ball was intended for Otis Boudreau.
Is it too early for a challenge, Dave?
You know,
I would almost say yes. I wouldn't really risk it at this point.
Who did he give the ball to? There you go. Notice how I made that coach there look exactly like Jody T. Roush.
Yeah, spitting image.
One of your favorite teachers in my school, right?
My favorite teacher in high school. No offense.
That hurts, but it's okay.
It's the truth.
He wasn't. He is a good teacher.
Is that Colin Powell, coach for the?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Colin, I'm just about to go with the Yuengling traditional lager, but I'm going to have a chocolate chip cookie to go with it.
That seems like a good combination.
Taking me back to college.
Oh, man. Those are s'mores cookies, by the way. My wife made them today.
She did a fantastic job. Generic punter in for Dublin as we still sit at 0-0.
Although this is a 0-0 game, I feel like it's been more exciting than last week's game of the week already.
Well, you know, Berlin looked better on offense than I really thought he would be.
Hey, Dave, you want to put your phone on silent?
Sorry, man. My son said he loves me. Gotta appreciate that.
Matthew Barr, all the way from New Haven.
Screw you. Jalen Kiss has 4 carries for 25 yards.
That's funny because he lives in New Haven.
He does.
He does live in
He's
New Haven.
He's a New Haven Lancer in more ways than one. Oh my goodness, almost picked off.
Dangerous.
But caught by Tom Hughes. Good job, Mr. Hughes. Keep passing out those detentions. I would have loved to have seen Chester Hayes get his hands on that and take it back to the house.
I want to start seeing some offenses explode here. We've watched a lot of great defensive plays.
Yeah, these games are all close and low scoring. Kiss on the carry.
Try to get that stiff arm out there.
Yes, he did. 4 yards on that. 3rd and 1 for Berlin.
A little skinny.
He is. He's not a heavy belt runner.
208 pounds.
Reminds me a little bit of Eric Dickerson. You remember? Are you old enough to remember Eric Dickerson?
That sounds familiar.
He's a pretty good running back.
Played for the Vikings.
Played for the Rams for a long time.
All right.
Rams, Vikings, it's all about the same. Power I formation for Berlin. Kiss on the carry, tackled in the backfield.
Wrapped up.
By number 56.
Really should have fixed those numbers. Mr. James.
James. That's a, I don't know if he's on our roster or not, but I know he's somebody that belongs to a user. So that's a tackle for a loss for somebody. Oh, the big ass punter, Richard Buckaroo.
Yes.
The hefty lefty. And that returns tackled immediately.
Think any punters are going to get picked up in the draft?
Well, we have to carry him now, don't we?
Technically, we have to have all copper, but nobody said we had to draft him.
So you could sign a free agent. Or you could keep your generic and just get charged a copper fee.
Yep.
I mean, I suppose if you were carrying a copper that punted well for you last year, that would be one thing. Mean Gene Valentine stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. Another player to keep an eye on tonight is number 72, defensive tackle for Berlin. He leads the league now with 4 sacks. Waldo Brickman.
Okay, 4 sacks in 4 games. He's going to be a hot commodity.
Slaughter changing the play, back to pass. Outcut, complete.
One thing I think we're going to see is with all these linemen being upgraded and the value of the linemen going up in the WFA, you're also going to see that corresponding to people looking for defensive linemen.
Yeah, I mean, the offense does one thing, the defense has to react. Mm-hmm. So I think you've made a good point there. That's going to happen.
People are going to be looking for defensive linemen.
I had an owner today ask me about one of our O-linemen, and I just can't trade it right now because I think it's going to be hard to fill all those jobs. Nice pass on the skinny post there by Slaughter. Number 84 for Dublin.
I don't have that name.
Tony Fontaine.
This was a good route and catch by Fontaine. That's a good aggressive catch. Gets his feet back on the ground quickly. I like that.
Yeah, nice catch. All of Dublin's receivers have right around 11 to 13 catches on the season going in. Slaughter's done a good job distributing the ball to all of them. Isolation play to Mean Gene. And there's our friend Waldo Brickman stuffing the play for a 1-yard loss.
No tackle for loss. What we got on Brickman here? Only 230 pounds. It's interesting. That's different. Reach tackle, run reader, swim, and his unused trait right now is pass rush bonus. Probably one of the thinnest.
He's smaller, but he apparently has some moves, and he's ripped up pretty good. So good penetration there, but made the back cut back into his help there. Number 52. That might be either Quinn or Axe Ontar.
It is Mr. Quinn.
Three-man line for Berlin. Empty set for Dublin. And the ball's caught by the Great Dragon for a short gain. But that's going to bring up 4th down. I know what you're saying, Colin. I mean, we've seen a lot of like 14-10s, and last week was 13-12, and it was an exciting game because Berlin scored 13 points in the 4th quarter to win. But I'm looking forward to one of those games where it's like 50 to 46.
Yeah. Like
lots of points.
Yeah, like a Green Bay Wolfpack game.
Can they score? Green Bay?
They can score.
I tried to talk crap to Jake, and I think he just made fun of me for being an old man.
That's kind of a go-to.
Yeah.
These young kids.
All right, Callahan comes onto the field. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter, and nobody has scored so far.
You know, Dave, the more I look at these home uniforms for Berlin, the more I like them. I can't find anything I don't like about it.
Well, the lightning stripe down the side. I really like that. And it is their national colors. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Tom Hughes on the catch over the middle.
Big target tonight.
That's his 3rd catch of the game so far.
Tom Hughes getting open at 255 pounds.
Oh!
Acrobatic catches, clutch, deep threat, unused trait, possession receiver.
He's a big boy.
And again, yes it is.
4 catches for 29 yards. He split the middle of that cover 2 defense that Berlin was playing there and caught the ball. He was tackled immediately. That coverage is really pretty tight. Thibodeau LeBlanc on the tackle.
What's blanc mean?
That means
White?
clear or white. I don't know what Thibodeau means. We need to make up something for that.
Thibodeau?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think.
You think it means I don't know? I wish these guys would just go to sleep.
First and 10 for Germany. Berlin.
2 tight ends on the field. Blaine Sellers in the slot. Swing pass out to Kiss. And caught that ball and turned what looked like a little bit of nothing into a short gain. So he catches the ball out of the backfield too.
Yeah. I'm never a big fan of those dump routes.
I haven't seen him do anything other than get no gain or maybe a 2-yard gain or whatever. Second 8, Callahan and shotgun.
Where's Sellers?
Sellers is not on the field at the moment. Oh, big tackle and fumble on the play.
That looked like it could have been a fumble. Like it could be.
Could be.
I'm not sure that's going to be challenged.
Arnie Goldfoot at center. Now, what did Arnie do on this play that was such a big deal?
Did he recover it? Yeah. He
just hit somebody.
He did. Arnie Goldfoot, getting his name called. Arnie Goldfoot is a user. Bulldozer, durability bonus, leadership.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
is.
Quality there.
They are challenging.
And they are challenging this. I thought the last one should have been overturned. Who knows?
I don't wear number 62, but I think this is going to stay.
I don't know. That ball came out awful quick. With those zebras, though, you just never know, especially if they're LKC officials, because those guys always cheat. Berlin's happy. And that ball is going back to Berlin.
Yeah.
The ruling is overturned.
That's why you don't want to hire me as an referee.
Well, I'd pay a few extra dollars if you cheat.
Not above that.
Chester Hayes trying to get the Dublin defense fired up. 2 big corners for Dublin.
Oh,
big hit, jarred the ball loose. Once again, our good friend Thibodeau. We don't know what that means. LeBlanc.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
That was a great play.
They're giving the pass defense there credit to Orion Hatchiyack, but he didn't do anything on that play. He got knocked backwards. He's got that 1972 place kicker face mask on.
Is it Thibodeau?
Thibodeau or Thibodeau, one of those. Richard Buckaroo on the punt for Berlin.
Bold or brave?
I thought maybe it meant Tiny Pecker. Bold or brave? He was brave on that tackle. Buckaroo's punt. Oh, could have been a coffin corner.
Wow. He looks a little sweaty.
He's sweaty.
He got the meat sweats.
Yeah. He probably ate 10 pounds of sausage before the game.
I was thinking he's
bratwurst, baby.
Eating some ribs on the sidelines and some sticky fingers, sauce on them.
No doubt. Mm-hmm.
Get ready for that snap.
Yes, boy. Kind of like Kevin Klingensmith being a punter. Okay, now Dublin benefits there from the quick release of Slaughter.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good trait for a quarterback, and instead of having a sack, they went up to 2nd and 10.
Speaking of sacks, he was pressured there by Mr. Paxton Sachs at 6'4", 280 pounds.
Who had a good game last week.
Yeah, we said his name a few times.
He was a newcomer, but he played well for Berlin. Slaughter back to pass, but it's a draw play to Mean Gene Valentine. He's only going to pick up 1.
Tried to do something with the spin cycle there.
Cameron Quinn was having none of it.
And clothes were just too dirty.
Slaughter's been invited into New Haven for a private workout. We're having him into Pottsville early next week for a private workout and an interview prior to the draft.
Is it a one-on-one workout, like with a trainer, or is it with the...
Well, we're getting Suave to come in to catch routes from him. And I think Kane Roush is going to come in as well and try to catch a few balls. Okay. Raheem James, our newly acquired in the special draft wide receiver. If he can pass the physical that day, we'll have him run a few routes as well.
I'll say, Randy Pierce has never been the most hospitable person. I know he used to get mad at my friends when they'd come over to the house and eat our Pop-Tarts. He would throw fits. He didn't like sharing his food.
Well, Pop-Tarts are a hot commodity. I don't want people eating my Pop-Tarts either, especially if they're strawberry with that white icing on it.
Really?
Yes. What are you doing there?
You want to try something new?
What do you got?
Blackberry.
Blackberry jet fuel? Awesome. Of course, I'll try it. Yes, smooth. That's actually really good.
Okay.
That's really good.
All right. Very good.
Number 49.
Oh, that is Mr. Greg Gaines. We haven't said his name yet today.
How many Greg Gaines did we say there were in this league?
This is a big family reunion, Dave.
Callahan has a rating of 34.3 right now. I think I could probably throw for a rating of 34.3.
You're probably right. With your left hand.
With my left hand. Are you breaking out the apple pie?
I want you to try the apple pie.
All right. Oh, man, that ball could have been intercepted. Tom Hughes again.
Getting both feet down for a first down.
Yes. And tackled on the play by Orion Hatchiyack.
Is that how you say his name?
I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Have you had this yet?
I have. I tried it.
All right.
I tried both of them. The apple pie was better than I thought it would be.
Oh, yes.
It's
a
deep flavor.
Yes, it is. Was that Drew Barrymore on the play there, number 72?
I'm really bad with pop culture.
It was. Drew Barrymore? She's an actress.
She? Okay.
Yes, but she's also a defensive end. And listen, this is interesting because Dublin had no sacks going into the game so far. I was looking through stats today, and he just picked up the first one.
Okay, congratulations.
Drew Barrymore. Nice play. I have that warm feeling inside right now from the apple pie. Yes, it does.
Should save that for November.
Look at Bryant. Callahan fumbles, and that's going to be covered by the Dublin defense.
That is the one risk you take when you're a quarterback who runs the ball.
That's true. What did Justin Waters do in this play?
I think he did a whole
lot.
Probably
nothing. Standing around the pile. I guess you get in the highlights for that.
Maybe he saw the fumble first.
He could have.
He's a spotter.
Maybe he yelled fumble. Daichi Ito in the slot, 6'10". I got to think at some point he's going to get loose. I thought Valentine was going to rip off a run there. Somebody slid off and made the tackle on that play. Number 57 for Berlin. Turn around so we can see her jersey. That's Axe on tar.
Very good. Great build. Let me tell you a little bit again about Mr. Axe. He is 6'4", 230 pounds, ball strip, closing speed, speed burner, unused trait, run reader.
Well, he did a good job there.
He's a run stopper.
Two tights, two flankers for Slaughter on 2nd and 9. Stretch play. Valentine breaks the tackle, comes up with 2 yards on the carry.
All in all, not a bad run. He could have been wrapped up right there.
What do you think is I can't believe that all these running back builds are bad.
Yeah.
Why have we seen the lack of productivity from the running game?
I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm going to say what I think. I think it all comes down to playbook.
Got it.
I think it all comes down to playbook.
So what you're saying is, for example, if a team's owner chooses to not even submit a playbook, Honolulu, then maybe they would suffer a little bit for that.
Yeah, I think that I mean, how many teams did we have that made custom playbooks? We had one person who decided to make a defensive playbook.
And that was it.
And didn't do an offensive. I would almost rather do the opposite. Make an offensive playbook and not do a defensive.
I'll tell you, we have to address that very thing. Because I think that what you're saying there is true. That player performance and thus, see how I threw in the word thus there? Draft stock has suffered because of it.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it's a concern for us in the D League. We have to we either have to find coaches who want to do it, or we have to have a plan B in place so that these people who build players get the draft stock they deserve.
Yeah, when we kind of thought up D League, when we started it going, we have a grand picture of what it'll look like, and it's not going to come out like that on season 1.
No.
Of D League.
No.
We're going to have to build on it and get some more interest. But yeah, you're right. We do need to think about those kinds of things a little more.
Kiss rips off a nice 4-yard run there. I don't know what he's probably up around 30 or 40 yards so far today.
So you are feeling good about Nolan Pierce in Pottsville?
His recovery has been quite remarkable. Of course, you handled his physical therapy. You can speak to his overall health.
Usually I say, my patient's done all the work, but I mean, I feel like I did most of the work for him.
Well, with your brother, that's got to be true. Yeah. Does he watch these, by the way?
Does he what?
Does he watch these?
No.
So we can make fun of him.
Oh yeah, Nolan Pierce sucks. But who doesn't suck? Greg Gaines. With a number like number 49 as a wide receiver, you have to be good.
No doubt, because nobody else wants to wear that number.
Otherwise, you would look really bad.
Nice catch on the post route.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
What do you think of that neck roll?
That dude is, he means business.
Mm-hmm. You ever wear a neck roll in college?
I wore one in high school. Totally cosmetic.
How about a hand warmer?
We didn't have hand warmers back in those days. If you needed your hands warm, you'd build a fire.
You stuck it in your crotch.
Yeah, you put it in your crotch, yeah. Under your armpits or something.
Beat a little.
Hey, that's a Nolan Pierce story I got to tell on air here sometime. We'll get to it here in just a moment. Maybe at halftime or something. Okay, no gain on the play for Jalen Kiss. First time tonight when he's really been kind of contained defensively.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing so far. We got to see somebody break this halfway point here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're getting close to halftime. We got no points. Where's the offensive showdown between the quarterback? What a hit by Chester Hayes in the flat.
Yep, great hit.
And he's telling Jalen Kiss he did it too. What is he doing on Berlin's sidelines?
I don't know. I think he... I'm sure he doesn't have the concussion, but...
The hefty lefty, Dick Buckaroo, out to punt for Berlin.
Mm-hmm. Fat Dick.
Fat Dick. Man, that was dearly blocked. Look at the hang time he's going to get on this. 4.6.
Love seeing it.
And that ball just about died inside the one.
It was that close.
So close.
Number 4 is just such an awful number.
It is. And he's a big, ugly dude with a big, ugly body. Owners, please. Someone's got to draft that guy.
Yes, I'd love to watch
Buckaroo's got to be in the pro league.
Linebackers shift.
Draw play again, and that's going nowhere.
Holy moly.
Who's 21 for Berlin?
Big stick by Christian McCatch.
Ah, that's McCatch. What kind of name is Christian?
Christian, that's much better than what I said.
Do you suppose his friends, his close friends, do they call him Chris or Sissy?
Maybe he has a lisp. Yeah. Sissy. But I think what we saw right there was the run coverage bonus trait kicking.
Yeah, I think you're on to something there. Trips open for Delvante Slaughter, who's done next to nothing so far, and neither has Mean Gene Valentine. 97 on the tackle there. I think that
Sexy
is
Oyster.
Sexy Oyster Love Machine. Larla Bankerson at defensive end, a big dude. Mm-hmm. Spent a little time in the weight room himself. 3rd and 14. Come on, Slaughter. Let's go. Rip it. Oh, it's caught by 83, but it's out of bounds by Randy Layton. I don't know if that's really his name. I think that's generic, but Randy Layton used to coach at Jackson High School.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dublin's challenging again. Jody T. Roush.
Yeah, Logan's not happy
with
about
the
that.
male pattern baldness there. Logan can't be happy with that coach build. You suppose
No.
that? Have you seen Logan? Does he look like that at all?
Well, I think, I don't know if you saw in Gin Chat a few days ago, Logan posted a picture of himself.
Really?
A side view. I had an idea of what Logan looked like after talking to him a few times.
Okay.
I pictured this pretty skinny skater guy with some long dark hair.
Yeah.
Nah,
Not that at all, huh?
not him. It's way far gone. I can't pull it up to show you.
All right.
He's way sexy.
Way sexier. I love it when you can describe someone as way sexier.
Way sexier than I thought he was when I talked to him.
1st and 10 for Dublin. Isolation play. That's going. The running game is going nowhere.
No.
They need to tee this thing up and let Slaughter throw it about 80 times.
I don't know if you watch any SpongeBob, but there's one episode where there's a group of an angry mob, and they say, "How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?" That's what I feel like right now.
That's what this is.
Number 84, trying to get as many yards as he can after the catch.
I'll tell you what I've noticed too about the D-League is that there are, in these custom playbooks, a lot of 5-yard outcuts being thrown. Mm-hmm. So these young quarterbacks have decent completion percentages, but not a lot of yards.
Yeah. Things aren't being as risky as you tend to see them in the Pro League.
Right. Hilton Kilchuck, for example, last week, he threw a lot of those 5-yard outs. Oh, that's terrible in the spot. Mean Gene actually had a decent run there. They were going to mark him a yard short of the first down. I swear he fell down on the stripe.
Yeah, it looked like he was wrapped up in the backfield, but then fell forward about 4 yards.
2-minute warning, Colin.
Throw your 2s up. I don't know. Is that right? What do they say?
I don't know if you do that
What
or
do they
not.
say? Throw your 4s up in the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, we used to do that.
What is that?
Yeah. I think it's just like a way to rally your team around the fact that you've got to finish strong.
Okay. Somebody's got to do something.
Well, if nothing else, we're going to have to drink some more of that moonshine.
If you insist.
So far, I've drank alone. I haven't seen you drink any of that.
Well, this was full when
Oh, you're ahead of me then.
I did try it after you said, "Hey, have you tried that?" And I said, "No." I went ahead and tried it right after.
You should have tried it.
I really want to try one of these berries that are floating in here.
There's berries in that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Callahan in shotgun. Tom Hughes, Mr. Dependable on the evening.
Yeah. Hot target.
Maybe this ends in some points. My goodness, we need some.
Wearing another Steve Young's gonna beat you, man. Might as well be through the air, right?
So what do you think, Dave? First point's going to be a field goal or a touchdown?
At this point, I think it's got to be a field goal because I don't know that either one of these guys can crank out a touchdown.
I'm going to say that I think we're going to be surprised with a touchdown here. I'm going to guess Blaine Sellers.
Blaine Sellers? Maybe like on 50 tight end corner.
That was him. That was the target.
And we had that right. Chester Hayes with a pass defense there. 6'5", Chester Hayes.
You know, we give a lot of crap to these offenses, but these defenses are showing up. There is a lot of good defensive players.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats, and I was actually talking about it with Scott Stover today about, just by the rookie class by position. And we're talking about how, like I said to him, I think you can find good defensive players in this draft. I'm not sure what you're going to find to help your offense. But defensively, if you need a defensive lineman, this class has those.
Yep.
It's deep in that respect.
Yep. Lots of great defensive players, especially in the backs, the secondary.
And before we know it, Berlin is almost in scoring territory again.
Yep, that was a good catch by Blaine.
It was. And the question will be here.
Oh!
Look at Callahan.
Hold on to the ball. Oh, he got drilled.
He gets out and got drilled about the 30-yard line, but they're in field goal range.
We might see some points.
We might see Chester Chess here momentarily.
We could. We could see that. I hope it's a touchdown because I don't want you to be right.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
You're always right.
I don't want me to be right either. I hope the touchdown is a pick in the flat to number 23 or number 24. I don't even care which one. One of those guys needs to take it back.
Oh,
and there it is! I called it! Except for the pick six part. Chester Hayes, 6'5" corner for Dublin.
Chester Hayes, we have said his name way too many times for it to be a coincidence. This guy has a good build.
He does. He's 6'5". I'm trying to think of what all he has. Nolan built him.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
That's Nolan's player.
That's Nolan's player.
I shouldn't have said anything. That's like Ryan the other day, or a few weeks ago on the episode of the WFA. He mentioned his linebacker. I was like, why would you say that?
Slaughter back to pass. Oh, and that's picked off, and that's going to go back to the house. Maybe not. Tackle short.
Gosh,
we can't get a touchdown out of this game right now.
Mark
25.
Mark Martin.
The guy from WCHS, the sportscaster.
the NASCAR driver. Mark Martin. We have said his name plenty of times. Not this game. That was our first time saying his name this game, but in previous games, he has ball hawk, coverage bonus, wrap-up tackler, and bump master.
A pretty good build, really. Mm-hmm. I like bump master.
I think bump master, if you have two of them.
Oh, my goodness, touchdown.
Who is that?
83 for Berlin.
Judd
Harold. You know what? Judd Harold's got a good build. He's like a 6'5", 220 wide receiver. Am I right on that?
6'4", 220, yeah.
6'4", 220. And he's got good traits. Tell us about those.
Route god, a necessity. Breakaway burst, Mr. Third Down, soft hands.
Soft hands you got to have, don't you think?
He doesn't. It's his unused trait.
It's his unused trait.
But
you might get that in the draft.
Yep.
And here's our guy, Chester the Cheetah Chess, on for the extra point.
What a roller coaster.
What a turn of events there. I know, an otherwise boring game, except for the moonshine we're drinking. And now we've got points on the board for Berlin. 7-0.
Look at those chops.
Dude's got some chops.
Maybe that should be your next thing.
Mutton chops?
Just chops.
Just chops?
Yeah.
Silver chops. That's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. That should be your new nickname.
Silver chops? All right, Chess boots it deep. Into the end zone. Good kick. And he's going to be tackled out about the 23-yard line. We don't see a lot of pro league kickers that are kicking the ball in the end zone. And I'm going to tell you, Colin, that I think every kicker in the D-League except one is going to enter the draft being able to be drafted as a gold kicker.
Wow.
If the draft started today, that would be the case.
That needs adjusting.
Well, what do you do? I mean, they're except for David Leathers in Honolulu, they're all 100%. And there's the Great Dragon over the middle. Man, I'm telling you, I love that build. 6'10", that dude is big.
Yep.
And he's got bulldozer as a trait.
I like that in a tight end.
Yeah. So he's, besides being a good target, he's going to go block somebody. And that's the end of the second quarter. Berlin is hanging on to a 7-0 lead.
Ryder's got to be happy going into halftime.
I think he does.
And Logan is pissed.
Speaking of piss, Nolan Pierce.
Go on.
When he played for me in high school, he came up to me during a timeout. It was a hot night. He's sweaty. He says, "Coach, man, I got to pee so bad." So I said to him, "Nolan, there's not really all that much difference between sweat and pee anyway. So just go." And he did. He pissed himself in the game. And,
only the best players pee themselves in games.
I think you're onto something there. Yeah. I've been, that's probably one of my proudest moments, coaching Nolan, was the fact that I can tell.
There's not a lot of them.
There's not a lot of There's not a lot of them, but I can proudly say that Nolan took coaching and pissed himself during the game on my directive.
Because you asked him to.
I said, "Go for it, man," and he did.
All right. Well, what are you feeling going into the second half?
Well, I'm going to go back and put the ball in the ground. If I'm Berlin, I'm going to put the ball in the ground with Jalen Kiss. Callahan's kind of pissed down his leg tonight, a la Nolan Pierce, with 2 picks, one in the red zone. And Dublin has really done not much to challenge. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to sit on the ball and let the clock tick.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Speaking of piss, I will be right back.
Help yourself. This is number 6, Roman Cormier, to kick off for Dublin. We'll see what kind of leg he's got. He has all the qualifications for a kicker. Kick accuracy bonus, kick power bonus. He's going to hit that down inside the 5-yard line. And that looks like Greg Gaines. Yes, it is. Greg Gaines is going to bring that out for Berlin. Now, here's a big series for Berlin. They have 2 turnovers in the first half. They looked good moving the ball up and down the field, but couldn't finish drives. Bryant Callahan needs to do something to get the offense going. Jalen Kiss needs to step it up, maybe try to stiff arm somebody, and make something out of a little bit of nothing on one of those stretch plays. Play action pass. And that ball is caught by Judd Harold, who has been quiet but now has come up with 2 catches for 36 yards for Berlin. Looks good doing it. Again, another post route for Judd Harold. Thibodeau LeBlanc on the tackle.
Hey Dave, do you know if Pop goes bad?
Pop never goes bad. Okay, how old's the pop you're drinking?
Christmas.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, Christmas of what year?
I didn't specify. What I have here is a blackberry ginger ale that I think might go good with a little blackberry jet fuel.
I'm watching to see how this goes for you. Mixed drinks by Colin. Hard to beat. Jalen Kiss, short yardage for him. Brings up 3rd and 5, a very manageable 3rd down for Berlin.
Berlin gets this 3rd down. They're starting off with a ton of momentum.
Yeah, I think so. They've got the lead and they've got the ball, and that clock is ticking. Drew Barrymore and the boys for Dublin, they need to come up with something.
Yeah.
Hatchiyack on the pass defense.
Good hands.
Good hands. Got that with his offhand. I'm telling you right now, I'm digging that face mask as our good friend Fat Dick Buckaroo comes on the field for Berlin. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good. Oh my, that is good. I don't care when that pop was made, Christmas or whenever.
Would you like some?
Yes, pour me some of that. And that ball is gonna. Oh my good! Did it get? It made it. He hit that ball and it just nicked the goal line and bounced back out. He's so close now to 3 coffin corner punts tonight.
He has been so close, but he just hasn't been able to finish the job.
They need someone with the special teams demon trait to finish that off for him.
You could say a lot of inappropriate things with that.
Which part?
Finishing off Big Dick.
Finishing off Big Dick. Oh, spin move by Mean Gene Valentine, and he's going to pick up 5 hard-earned yards on that play. Mean Gene. Talking trash on the way back to the huddle.
Yeah. Wow.
How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Man, this was supposed to be a matchup of the two best quarterbacks in D-League. And one of them has a rating of 34 and the other one's 17.
Why is that so low? I don't know why.
I've never seen he has a pick.
He hasn't missed any
No, not really. I don't know where that comes from, but they, bottom line tonight, Colin, they both suck.
They are bad.
They're bad.
They did not show up to play tonight.
I don't know. Maybe I need to rescind those plane tickets for these 2 losers. Man, that is good. First down for Dublin. And they're going to cross that ball off to about their own 34. Valentine's had a couple of decent-looking runs here in the second half, and they need it. Slaughter calling signals.
If only Slaughter played half as good as he looked.
He looks good in that uniform. But look at that. He stuck that out route right there.
Yeah, he did. And that was a little check right there.
Yes, sir. Tony Fontaine, possibly.
That was Thomas Hughes. That was a little wide receiver to wide receiver there on the sidelines. Yeah.
Well,
he says, I'm the best receiver.
You got to pay attention on the sidelines. Oh, single high safety for Berlin. 4-3 monster. Defense, Slaughter back to pass. And like a chicken, he's going to swing that out immediately. Get away from the check down. Throw the thing down the field.
I agree with you.
Here we go, guys. Trey 50 clear drags. Look alive, baby. Break.
So I'm going to say I don't think it's the players that suck. I think it's the playbooks.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've got some really good builds on these rosters.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is you may have to draft them at a lower tier than you want, but the potential that some of them show with the kind of traits and the height and weight that they're built with, there's kind of like hidden value.
Yeah. What we saw right there was a poorly underthrown ball.
This is true.
By Slaughter.
Generic punter on the field for Dublin again. I wish there was a way in this game that you could just say, hey, we're not ever going to punt. Just run a play. Tackled immediately is Greg Gaines.
Like if you had the ability to choose fake plays?
Yeah, or something.
Oh,
we have an injury. DeMarcus Gilmore. I think he's generic, but check.
Okay.
Well, we don't have a roster.
I don't have Dublin.
I'm pretty sure that name is a generic.
Okay. Oh, he kind of got... I don't know what really happened there.
I don't know. I mean, it just... Nothing happened, really.
I hope he's okay.
I hope he is, too. All right, Callahan. One of these quarterbacks needs to step up in the last quarter and a half of this game.
I'd love to see a pass longer than 20 yards.
Isn't that the truth? Jalen Kiss.
Good run.
Oh, nice run. What did he pick up there? 15, 16 yards?
Yeah. You know, that had a little second effort in it. Kind of reminds me of when you're like going in for the kiss and then you surprise her with the tongue.
How'd that go for you?
No, it doesn't really ever go that well. Most women don't think that's very sexy.
Hey, what's this? Got a little something extra here.
They also don't think it's sexy when you warn them about it either. Hey, I'm going to give you a little tongue.
By the way, I'm going to give you a little tongue here.
Open up.
I'm a child of the 80s. Everybody kissed with tongue back then.
Really?
Yeah, you say goodbye to your babysitter.
Wow.
You get a little tongue.
No, I don't want I'm thinking of all the babysitters I've had. One of them was like 90.
Blaine Sellers. Blaine Sellers, the self-proclaimed best tight end in the league. And what a tight spiral that is by Callahan. And Sellers went up in heavy traffic, came down with the ball. Good catch.
Yeah, Dave's not seen anything that tight since the 80s.
It's true. It's true. It just is what it is. Power eye. And there's the power. Oh, look, Kiss is off the race.
Wide open.
Another 15-yard run. And Kiss is hot.
He making out.
He making out.
He making out. Jalen Kiss might get to second base if he's lucky.
He's well on his way to second base. What's third base? How does your
really know.
I'm a little older. I'm old enough to be your dad.
I'm not sure if I've ever been to third base. But I have two kids.
You've got kids.
Yeah. They just kind of showed up.
Fair enough.
Am I doing something wrong?
Kiss must have been tired there because he's tackled for a loss. But he has 13 yards, or 13 carries. 64 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Tackled on that play by our good friend Drew Barrymore,
Showing up.
Let's go, D. Let's keep it
who has the first sack of the season for Dublin.
Who's that little linebacker on the screen right now?
Listen, there's a 5'10", 150-pound linebacker. That's got to be him.
Looks like a
Who's this dude? 85. That's a generic. That's got to be a generic. I don't remember that name or that
I got
number.
nothing on him.
Terry Krenzel.
They're running a 3 tight end set right there, it looks like.
Open into flat. Hatchiyack just missed defending that pass.
Is that linebacker that small?
5'10", 150 is what that build was. You know who this is. It's one of your buddies.
Is that my patient that made that?
Don't say patient.
Why?
I don't know. Can you say that?
Yes, it's not a violation.
Okay,
It's going to give away any information.
Okay, well, say who it is then.
Is that Mr. Jim Flair?
I think it is.
Oh, gosh.
Jade Flair
Jade
Jim or
Flair
something, whatever it is.
Jim.
That's got to be him.
Yeah, he's not a patient anymore.
We can talk shit about him then.
I talk about this league all the time with my patients. And occasionally I'll get somebody to bite. But, yeah, he didn't make a very good build. I offered to help.
Little swing pass out of the backfield of Jalen Kiss. Touchdown, Berlin.
There you go.
And now they've run the lead to potentially 14-0. Mm-hmm. 14 points. Is that insurmountable for Dublin?
No, it's not. But we got to see a spark. We got to see a spark. You know, one thing that, I mean, you're Irish. They don't give up.
They don't give up.
They don't give up.
It's the potatoes.
Yeah, it's in the potatoes.
Chester Chess on to kick the extra point. Oh my goodness. Blackberry jet fuel. You gotta love it.
It's delicious. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if Logan made a custom playbook, things would be different. But again, he made the same playbook for the Ghosts.
He did. So when they were 1-11. I can't knock him though. He's a consultant in Pottsville right now.
Yeah, he's a senior consultant.
He's a senior consultant, and actually,
it's like hiring the Cleveland Browns head coach.
He's going to cuss us tomorrow when he hears this. He is doing a good job, though. We're having some good conversations about prospects and free agency.
You're going to kick my ass in season 7, and I'm going to eat all my words.
Hey, what about the new divisional lineups? What did you think of those today when you saw them?
They looked good. I wasn't surprised. I feel like geographically they make sense. They make more sense than what they did last season.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to see that. I don't mind the schedule the way it's looking.
I'm happy with it, too. The only thing I would have done different, I think, is for seeding purposes, I would have gone ahead and played that other division in your own conference. I went ahead and played everybody in that.
First?
Well, and had one less game in the opposite conference.
Okay.
Because now you've got a head-to-head in every possible situation. So you can break all the ties really easy.
Yeah.
How are the playoffs going to run in the new... Well, we're down to 16 teams. How many teams are making the playoffs?
That's a good question. How many teams made the playoffs last season? 8? No, more than that, right?
Wasn't it 12? We can't take 12 out of 16.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. What seed were you?
Number 1, baby.
You were number 1, baby. Look at you talking shit. We're number 1.
You asked.
Empty set for Slaughter. Let's go, Slaughter. Look at that pass downfield. Oh, you can...
That was a quick release.
Yeah. And, I criticized him because early in the game we weren't throwing the ball down the field. Mm-hmm. He throws it down the field. Guy wide open, drops it.
Yeah.
What the crap?
I mean, I would say he was wide open.
Okay, maybe he's not wide open.
He was covered pretty well by Cameron
Bailey.
Cameron Bailey.
Who should be wearing number 10.
That would make more sense. But, ball hawk, closing speed, coverage bonus, acrobatic catches. Interesting to see on a corner. Love the end zone art for Berlin.
It's good stuff. That logo looks more like what was on the helmets of the old Berlin Thunder of the World League of American Football.
Okay.
And I thought that would have been a good name for this franchise. I mean, you can't dog the Berlin Blitz.
No, it's a cool
But this
name.
is solid.
Yeah. Berlin Blitz is a great name for several different reasons.
Yes. Yeah. Kind of like, that first time when you're alone with your woman in college and you get the blitzer.
I don't know if you knew this about me, but I had a long-time girlfriend in college, my freshman year. Didn't really get to experience the college life the way most people do.
Fair enough.
Things were locked down tight.
Callahan, 192 yards passing now, starting to distance himself a little bit from Devontae Slaughter.
And then I met Allie. No, I'm joking.
And it's all over from there. 2 kids later, here we are.
Never been to third base.
That guy's wide open. Is that Sellers?
Who's that guy? Yeah, it's Sellers.
My only question is, why doesn't he score on that play? He was wide open.
Yeah, how does he get so wide open?
How does
nobody guard him?
He's like invisible ink.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. If you're the defense, if there's one guy I'm guarding, it's Blaine Sellers.
No doubt.
Because I don't want him to have any reason to
talk
boast
shit
after
on
this
Gen Chat.
game.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to tell you that it looks like we're playing the division that Scott Stover's in early in the year.
Yeah.
I so hope that we play each other. Because the shit talk that's going to take place between Scott Stover and Blake Sellers will be epic.
I am so nervous if that happens because I don't want Scott to get kicked out of the league.
No, I don't want that either. I'm hoping we can get some dispensation act or something that protects him for that particular week.
He has immunity.
He has immunity for a week. Yeah, he's got the immunity idol like on Survivor Island.
Woo! We'll keep adding to the highlight reel.
3rd and 8.
4 down linemen for Dublin. They desperately need a play of some sort. Berlin in scoring territory again. Oh my goodness, and sacked, and now it's going to be a long field goal.
Yeah, dodged one defender, ran right into the other.
Yeah.
Leland Taylor.
Leland Taylor. That's a build, isn't it?
This is a build by Derek Jinko.
Oh.
Leland Taylor is Derek Jinko's newest and first nephew.
Okay.
And so the kid is now, I think, 6 or 7 months old.
Well, that's another sack for Dublin. Second one of the season. Leland Taylor. So the big baby is kicking some ass tonight.
He is a big baby.
Buckaroo says if I'm going to kick it out of bounds, if I'm going to get a coffin corner, it's going to be out of bounds. And now, Berlin has the ball at their own 7-yard line.
Yeah, and you know what? Big Dick did the best that he could there. Yeah, she's trying to find that sweet spot.
He might be yes. I mean, if you can get your dick in the sweet spot, that's always good.
Yep, that's right. He knows how to find it.
Yes, he does. He's done it all night. Mean Gene Valentine for a 1-yard gain. Congratulations. You suck.
Dave.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Do you think our 5 viewers realize how much we drank during these games?
I don't know. I don't think they even watch it. I think they just tune in.
Another short game there, 3rd and 8. Slaughter with a QBR of 17 tonight. Needs to come up with a play here, Colin.
Yeah, this is one that you got to go deep. I don't have a list of the Dublin wide receivers, but I know they have a good build with Boudreaux.
Yes. And they do have the great Dragon. Lots of time. Protection's great. That ball is picked off. Tip drill. 21. We've seen that name tonight.
Chris Sisselin. Sissy McCatch.
Sissy McCatch.
On the catch.
Nice build there. Good return. Berlin back in scoring territory. And they've got yellow socks.
And, I was going to say, the one thing that I think next season I would like to see different in their uniforms is a little bit of red in their socks. Even if it's just a pinstripe red.
Red would be a better choice because there's blood in the water right now.
There's blood in the water. I don't mind the yellow, but I feel like the yellow with the white makes it hard to see. If you had red in there as a little bit of a contrast.
Right. Just to break it up.
That would bring it all together. Just like the red on the lightning bolt.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
Wide open.
Touchdown.
83. That is Mr. Judd Sexy Harold.
His second touchdown catch of the night. Draft stock just went through the roof.
Judd's on fire.
For Judd Harold.
Judd's not a real popular name.
No. I don't know anybody named Judd. But I do know a guy named Chester Chess. Chester the Cheetah, who's now on for his 3rd extra point of the night.
There you go. If there's one thing we like in this league, it's alliteration.
Yeah. Chester the Cheetah Chess. What else can there be? Wearing number 6, as so many kickers do.
Why is that a thing? And why did you never tell me that when I wore it in high school?
You didn't ask.
I didn't know.
I didn't want to, 6 is a good number.
I liked it. I don't really know why. But it stuck with me.
Yeah, well, I think I even told you once, when you introduce yourself to people and they say, "Who are you?" You say, I'm number 6, Cullen Pierce. That's 6 as in 6 points.
Ah.
See what I did there? Mm-hmm. Deep in the end zone and being brought out.
Oh.
And hammered at the 15-yard line. That was a dumbass move, bringing that ball out.
That was a huge stick.
Who's Jackson?
That was by number 42.
42?
Mr. Generic.
Wait, 42 for Berlin is Jalen Kiss. He made that play.
No way.
Yes.
That's got to be a defender.
Well,
who has the same
anybody
number.
can run down the field on a kickoff.
Oh, they're not going to put their running back in there, are
What
they?
the hell? I would.
Well, he plays single leg football in West Virginia.
Bootleg.
Oh,
And he's
gosh.
sacked for a loss.
Oh, by number 50.
Axe on tar. His second tackle for a loss on the night.
Chased him from one end of the field to the other.
That guy's relentless.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Whew.
And threw him down
With a
on
name
top
like
of it.
Axe Ontar, you'd like to see somebody like that play for the Montreal Berserkers.
I think he would
Wouldn't
look
you
good.
like to see that?
No, I don't want to see that. I want to see you draft someone whose name is something like Rocco McLovin.
Ooh.
Do you have that guy? Is he on your roster?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Rocco McLovin.
Unfortunately, my linebacker positions are already spoken for.
Watch the double team over there.
I've got to get Mr. Chase Williams in on the roster. He joined last season. He is our director of team culture.
Gotcha. What exactly does that do?
So basically, once a week or so, he posts a motivational speech that's somehow Viking themed. It's very good. I don't know if I've told you much about my friend Chase. Chase is a cousin of my wife's. He has cerebral palsy. He is wheelchair bound. He just graduated with his master's degree in social work.
Awesome.
So he joined the league at the beginning of last season. Too late to make a player. They brought him in on the team and told him that I would make him a linebacker.
I think that's fair.
Yep.
Well, it's 21-0. Greg Gaines falls forward for a short gain on the punt return, and now Dublin has the ball right around midfield with a chance to nail the coffin shut on Drew Barrymore and the Dublin Clovers.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for the Berlin Blitz. I think I would still stick with the pass. They're having success with it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, that was nearly picked off by 51, who I think is a generic. Yeah. No, he's not. That's Nimba. Leo Nimba, I think is the name of that guy. Decent build for an inside linebacker, and I don't know because I don't have it in front of me, but he's worth looking up. If you're an owner looking for an inside linebacker, look that guy up.
And ultimately, that play was pushed and pressed by that defensive lineman who I didn't catch the name of, who created that pressure to begin with. Again,
Tackled in the backfield by number 91.
pressure coming from Dublin.
Yeah, they're trying to stay in the game.
I don't know. Is that Leland Taylor? Who knows?
He's 51, isn't he? I think he is. So anyway, Chase Williams, linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Number 99. At least that's what he will be.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep, he's on my draft board. It's the only player he made.
Well, if you know what you want to do with your player, why make more than one?
Yep. And then Ryan, of course, made his linebacker. I can't remember what his name is. I think it's Chris Dingle.
Crash
Dingle.
Old
Dingleberry.
Dingleberry.
Uh-huh.
Next year, I want to make a player and name it Amanda Hug and Kiss. So that I can say, I need Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Right now.
Right now.
Oh, what a punt.
Look at that. Punted it down deep.
I think.
It's on Dublin's goal line. It's Dick Buckaroo again.
Wow.
He's the MVP of the game.
He is. We've seen him try again and again and again. Really couldn't hit that sweet spot, but the man didn't give up.
No. He kept dicking around. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. We're going to see a safety.
Can Berlin get a safety to go up
23-0? Oh, so close. And Mean Gene gets the ball out to the 2-yard line. They're still in danger of giving up a safety.
They are. They're in the shadows of their own goal line.
And they're in shotgun. 8 minutes to go. 21-0. Nothing doing there. They lose a yard on that play back to the 1-yard line. They're still not out of danger here.
No, this is not a good place to be. You really got to get some more yards. You can't punt from this situation.
No, your goal ought to be to get the ball to the 5-yard line so your punter can take the full 15 yards. Try to get the punt away. When it's shorter than that, he's under a lot of pressure, and they didn't help him here.
This could get ugly.
It could be. This could be a block. The sexy oyster love machine made the tackle on that play. Looked good doing it.
You like oysters?
You rate them?
Yeah.
I like a good fried oyster.
Fried?
Yeah.
I've never had them fried.
Yeah. You ever eat them on the half shell?
I do, yeah. I had them with some chimichurri sauce in there.
Yeah, you're crazy. Don't be doing that stuff. That ball's caught on the 35-yard line by Greg Giddies and returned to the 33.
And they're in field goal position.
And they're already in field goal position.
Yeah, I had some of the best food in my life in Huntington, West Virginia at Backyard Pizza. They had a special for these smoked oysters. So they were smoked with hickory wood. And then they had a chimichurri sauce.
I got to be honest. Fresh oysters in Huntington, West Virginia do not sound all that appealing.
I don't know where they came from, but
they probably came out of the Little Canal River or something. Big Sandy or whatever.
I'm telling you, though, they're good.
Tom Hughes has 9 catches on the game tonight. That guy's draft stock just went through the ceiling.
Yeah. Yep. I'm not sure how many wide receivers are needed going into Season 7, but Tom Hughes and Mr. Judd are up there.
Well, Pottsville needs at least 1, maybe 2.
Third and 6 from Berlin.
They're taking time here, bleeding the clock down. I don't know why they don't run that play clock all the way down to like 2 or 3 seconds every time now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're up 21-0. What do you need to do?
Right. You just need to survive.
Other than throw the ball deep to Blaine Sellers. Got to do that.
That was so funny last week when I muted Blake right before he caught that touchdown. He couldn't say anything.
And he couldn't even talk crap about it. Is that chest for chest on for the field goal attempt? It is.
Should be.
And that kick is up and good. And with that, he's now 1 for 1 in the season, which makes him eligible to be gold as a kicker.
That was his first kick?
That was his first extra field goal.
Good for him.
Good for him. Chester the Cheetah, ladies and gentlemen.
I imagine that he has a cheetah print jockstrap.
If he doesn't, he should. Let's see how deep he can hit this kickoff. That's in the end zone. Nice kick. It's interesting to point out to the rest of the owners in the league that if once you get to silver as a kicker, kickoffs into the end zone are common.
Yeah. That's true. And is
it
it worth the cap space?
Is it worth the cap space? Kickers aren't really that expensive.
They're not.
Gene Valentine, 23 carries for 31 yards on the night. He is killing it. Well, and here he is getting a carry again, and this time for a loss of 1.
Duffed by number 93, Paxton Sachs.
Paxton Sachs. Germany being an Eastern European team sure does have a lot of guys who look ripped up like they've been in the weight room a lot. I'm not saying they're doping or whatever, but it's suspect.
They all look really good.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And when you're up 24-0, you should look good.
That's true. I mean, Paxton Sachs is what? He weighs... What do we say? What do we got on him? Paxton Sachs weighs 280 pounds.
He's a big dude.
He's got the veins.
Where do you see the importance of height and weight for these players?
Personally?
Yeah.
I don't. Don't even pay attention to it.
It's not important to you?
Not to me.
So if you had a 5'8", 300-pound guard,
if he had the right animations, I'd take him over.
You'd draft him. Daiichi Ito come up with a 9-yard gain. He's slow to get up.
Now, if you ask my GM that question, he'll probably tell you.
He likes the big dudes.
He does.
Yeah. Scott Stover does too, and, he was 10-2 last year. Okay, now listen, Dublin is trying to rally here. And for the first time tonight, they're in scoring territory. Wouldn't it be funny if Slaughter came up with a comeback win here?
APF always does this.
Yeah. The AI drives me crazy.
The no huddle, all of a sudden passing the ball beautifully,
yes.
Getting a touchdown. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get a shutout.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Last week, Honolulu dominated for like 3.5 quarters and gives up 13 points late in the fourth quarter, and they get beat. I'm not sure 24 points.
Who was that? Who was that receiver? That was a good extra effort.
I didn't see the number there.
It's that slot receiver right there. I think it's number 83. Right there. Same receiver he targeted right there. Good catch.
Touchdown.
That was him.
Is that Leighton?
I'm not sure, but he needs to go up on some people's draft boards.
Devontae Slaughter's going to take credit for that, at least according to the game. That ball was nearly picked off by Eugene Springs, so I'm going to credit their wide receiver there.
Yeah. I wish we had the roster with us because that was 2 good plays back-to-back. 2 different situations where he got enough yardage to get the first down and then went up to get that catch for a touchdown.
Cormier on for the extra point. 24-7. 3:49 to go. Is it too late? That's
yes.
the question. Yes, it is. It's too late for Dublin.
Send him back to the potato fields.
So, it looks like Berlin has successfully invaded the United Kingdom this year.
Yeah, Berlin is looking good. Looking strong. How do you think... So what do we have? We have 1 more week left?
1 week to go.
Well, I think they just got that onside kick. No, that's in Berlin's hands. 1 more week to go. When it comes to the championship game, I know we haven't really talked a lot about this, and if we have, I've not paid attention. Are we taking the top 2 teams overall, or are we taking the top team in the international teams and the top team in the national teams?
Well, see, that would be a good twist right there.
I like that.
I mean, if it's the World Bowl, you want the best of America and the best of everybody else.
I love how that's how we look at things.
Yeah, that's probably why we get attacked on occasion, because we look at it that way. I don't know. I mean, Dublin, now that you bring that up, had they, and of course the game's not over, they could still win this game. Mm-hmm. Not likely, but they could. If they had won tonight, they were the odds-on favorite to be in the D-League title game.
Yeah.
And this loss for them tonight is devastating because they're going to need help to get there now.
Yep. So, maybe that's something we need to discuss in the next week.
Who we're going to put in there?
No, if we're going to do the top 2 teams, or if we're going to do one from the national, one from the international.
Gotcha.
Teams for the championship. Good speed.
Jalen Kiss is going to take that to the house.
Oh,
touchdown.
Great run. Wait, they're marking him on the 2.
Oh, that's just for the extra point.
Okay.
That's touchdown. 30-7.
Great run by Kiss.
Might be the best Kiss I've seen in a while.
You need to watch more internet videos.
They don't kiss on his videos. Oh, wait. I mean, not like I know what they do.
My thought on the national versus international thing is when we dump the 2 worst teams, it'll be one national team that we dump and one international team.
Mm-hmm.
That way things stay very even throughout. However, if there's a big difference in the records, it may not be fair.
Well, it's sort of like the BCS committee. I mean, you just never know what the hell they're going to do. Should we operate that way? Or should we try to be legitimate?
So where people don't know what we're going to do next?
Yeah, so
no
one knows what the hell we're going to do.
I don't know.
2:59 to go. Berlin sporting a 31-7 lead.
Germany looking good, and hats off to Ryder.
I got to say this. We haven't seen too many ass kickings in this league so far, but this is one of them.
Which is against one of the better teams that we have seen in the D League.
I got to be honest. I thought Dublin would come in and win.
Yeah. Ryder is the only coach to submit a full playbook.
Well, he deserves this win then.
Yes, he does.
Can he hang on to it? It's a question.
He can hang on. Slaughter wanting to almost run. Stepping back.
And he gets that ball out to the Great Dragon, who picks up 10. Dublin running that hurry-up offense now. Wide open on the slant. They're up and moving. Look at that move.
Oh my gosh.
Up a 5 there by Delvante Slaughter.
Those are some good moves.
Yeah, it was. He looked pretty slick in the open field. I don't know what this does to the quarterback rankings tonight, because neither one of them, I really felt like we had 1 versus 2 tonight, and these guys, neither one of them played very well.
No. But with this last drive, with all these completions and all these yardages, it might really boost his QBR.
He's padding those stats, that's for sure. I'll be interested in seeing what he comes up with.
Logan not looking great there on the sidelines.
No. Needs a haircut or something.
He's had better days.
What's that stuff you put on your scalp, like if you're a man or going bald, to try to make it grow again?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask you.
I gave up on it.
Fair enough. I can't remember what your hair looked like in high school.
I had long hair in high school. I've got some senior pictures of me with one of those.
Did you have like the part on the side?
No, I had the surfer long hair.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Started losing it when I was like 25.
No way. Slaughter back to pass. Another check down. But this time, Mean Gene Valentine runs over a couple of people and gets the ball down to the 4-yard line. Call him. 31-14. What do you think?
It's over, man.
It's over.
It's over.
My goodness.
So I was talking to a patient the other day about whenever other teams put in players just to play.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you remember this game, but we were playing a game, and there was, I think it was South Gallia. Well, they had a kid who had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to put him into play at the end of the game. I didn't know. I had stepped away to get a drink, and I came back, and the huddle had already broke. Then I went out, and I was playing tight end at the time, and I had a block that was in the secondary. And I looked, and I saw this little skinny kid with glasses.
Oh,
and
no.
I thought, oh, shoot, I'm going to rock this kid's world.
Oh, no.
I leveled him, Dave. I leveled him. And there was a over the crowd. I crushed the kid with cancer.
What a dick.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Oh, my goodness. But he made it, right?
I don't know.
He might have made it. He might not have.
No. Oh.
Hey, Dublin scored 114, and now we're ready for the onside kick. 1:45 to go in the game.
No, I mean, we still have a 2-point game with 1:45. We've seen it before, but it's highly unlikely.
Man.
Good hands.
Oh, my goodness. That onside kick was balls.
Yeah, that was bad.
Sweaty balls on top of it.
Was that Chester?
Yeah. No.
Who's the kicker for?
Roman Cormier.
Okay.
Isn't he a mixed martial arts guy?
Maybe.
So he can fight, but he can't kick, is what you're saying.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even know it was him. Don't put words in my mouth.
Jalen Kiss, 19 carries for 98 yards. Listen, he has distanced himself tonight. He is by far the best running back in the D-League this year.
Keep giving it to him in this last drive.
Oh, he took one in the face right there by Chester Hayes.
I like Chester
That
Hayes.
was a crusher, baby. I gave
Too bad my defensive spots are full.
I heard there's a rumor that I don't know that I ever saw this, but in old Playboy, like when I was in college, there was a cartoon character called Lester the Molester.
Well, in Family Guy, there's a guy named Chester the Molester.
Oh my goodness!
And he has a lisp. He has his tooth whistles when he talks. I can't imitate him very well. But he talks about coming down into his cellar and eating his popsicles.
That's creepy. That's about all I can say about that. It's creepy.
3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
You pass it or you give it to Kiss?
Give it to Kiss.
Okay.
They've got their backup quarterback in the game. We haven't seen a backup quarterback all year.
Why?
Because the games have always been close until tonight. This is an ass beating.
Why do you have him in here right now?
I know. Oh my goodness.
That could have changed the game.
That could have changed the game. 31-21 now. Your butt's puckered again. Leo Kimba.
How did you know?
How did you know? I'd love to see him take that to the house. That would have been funny.
Yeah, if he didn't have that crooked eye, he would have.
I think so. Yeah, he couldn't see it very clearly there. This game's going fast tonight. 1:33 to go.
Come on, let's swarm this
I don't know
guy.
what that's all about. In the huddle there. Somebody talking dirty. Buckaroo's back on. Can he nail this inside the 1 yard line again?
I think he's got the taste for it. He's going to do it again.
All right. Odds are Buckaroo comes through. Look at that. That ball's dying. Oh, he got it in the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
So close. Listen, he's the MVP of this
I
game.
like that guy.
I mean, he's got a
That's
big
a good
ass. He's left-footed.
He's my kind of man.
He's your kind of man. I bet you got hair on his back like you wouldn't believe. Come on, Delvante. Mount a comeback here. Throw an 80-yard touchdown pass on the first play. Look at that.
Oh, good arm switch.
And out of bounds. Otis Boudreaux with his 4th catch for 73 yards on the evening.
Not seen a lot out of him.
He's been quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
Good catch. Good run.
Chris Kelly, who's a generic, ran him out of bounds. And that's a big tackle. They got number 60 there.
There he is, Mr. Boudreaux.
Why don't you take him out right now?
Maybe he doesn't like his mustache.
That's got to be it.
It's a little thin.
Go comb that thing. Slaughter with a deep drop. And that ball is going to go for a touchdown. And Colin, suddenly, it's 31-21.
That was an amazing route by number 83. Again, that's the same. That's Leighton.
Anthony Leighton.
That's the man who's been showing up for Dublin. That was a deep pass. That quarterback, Slaughter, only took 3 steps and released really quick.
He did. He got that ball out in a hurry.
That was a deep ball.
Touchdown.
I mean, that was some speed on that route.
Okay, so Cormier's on the kick.
This is going to put him down by 10 if he
By
wins.
10. And, you know, obviously we're going to be looking for an extra, an onside kick. Again, Dublin's out of timeouts. So if they don't get this extra, or this onside kick, Berlin could run the clock out.
That's it.
Which means the AI should give the ball back to Dublin here. What do you think?
They say the statistics are 1 and 4 is a recovered onside kick.
This might be the 4th one. Come on, Cormier. Oh, the ball's loose. Did Dublin get that?
I don't know.
So close.
I think they did.
I can't tell. Well, the defense is on the field for
that's
Dublin.
Chester Chess.
He recovered his own kick?
That was an exciting onside kick. Wait. Chester Chess. No, who's Chester Hayes? I'm sorry. It's too many
Chester
Chesters.
Hayes
Too
got
many
it.
Chesters.
Chester Hayes got it.
Sorry.
Callahan downs it. Clock's going to tick down. Dublin can't do shit about it right now.
Nope. It's all done.
You know, this was billed as a big matchup between two quarterbacks. The numbers between the two were padded kind of late. What do you do if you're an owner looking for a quarterback? You know, like Pottsville, for example. What do you do?
Statistics do matter, whether we like it or not.
Okay.
I think it depends on what you need that quarterback for. You know, Berlin's quarterback's looking good in the pocket. Slaughter seemed to be a little more versatile.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not going to necessarily say one was better than the other. One definitely came away with a strong win tonight, showed more command tonight, but I'm not quite sure yet. I think we need to wait until week 5 to make a final decision on that.
Well, you know, it's kind of what we want for the season to go clear to the end. You know, before we can really fully assess who is the best. Leighton today, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. And look at our boy Judd Harold.
Right, but Slaughter
scores.
had more passing yards.
Wow, he did. He kind of recovered there late, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Thibodeau LeBlanc with 9 tackles. Barrymore comes up with 1 for Dublin, their first of the season. 285 to 234. And both had 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
You know, maybe it just is what it is. That, you know, they struggled early, but they were able to recover and do well down the stretch. Blaine Sellers had a decent night. I was surprised we didn't see a safety at some point.
There were a couple good opportunities for safeties.
Yeah.
Have we had a safety yet in the D-League?
I don't think we have. My money's on Berlin next week. I don't know who they're playing, but with Dick Buckaroo sinking it deep, he's always going to have a chance.
Yeah, Berlin's looking like the favorite.
Yeah, I think so. Man, it's a quick release by Slaughter, though.
You know, Dublin's a really good team, too. But unfortunately, taking the L on this one. Really
Yeah, they're gonna
separating
fall to
these
2
two
and
teams.
2.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be something if these two teams, what if Dublin wins next week and Berlin loses, and we have this 3-2 mishmash of teams, and we're going to have to figure out who the tiebreaker goes to.
Yep.
What if it was Dublin versus Berlin in the title game?
Logan's going to be kicking himself for choosing a default playbook.
Yes, he is. Which team does Blake Sellers? He has Honolulu, right?
Yes.
If it happens to be Honolulu versus Dublin in the finals,
Yeah.
I think we let those two guys make playbooks for that game.
You think so?
What the hell?
I think we promote it as a Blake Sellers special.
Yes.
Blaine Sellers special.
There's our player of the game, Jalen Kiss.
Mr. Kiss. Good performance tonight.
94 yards rushing. And in this league, in the D League, that's a great night running the ball.
Yep.
He's the best running back. If I'm drafting a running back, I'm taking that guy.
That's saying a lot.
How many teams are really looking for running backs, though? We've got some good ones in our league.
I'm not sure we have a lot of people looking, to be honest with you. With the changes, with the two teams dropping the Voodoo and the Crabs.
It makes that position really deep.
There's a couple good running backs who are available. So I'm not really sure. Let's look at these quarterback ratings here real quick before I turn off our mics. Callahan worked his way up to a 96 rating. Slaughter worked his way up to a 93, believe it or not.
Right, and they were both over 60% in completions. Callahan was 73%.
That's not bad.
It's a good night.
That's not bad.
He might be the number one rated quarterback now based on what happened this evening.
I would say you're probably right. So, well, I'd say that about does it for the game of the week. Berlin walking away with a 10-point lead over Dublin. We've got one more week left in the first ever D League.
We do.
Is there something else you were going to say there?
Do we need to record this through the stats?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
All right.
I'm just going to turn us off. So anything you want to say before
Perfect. No, I have
us?
nothing to say other than Scott Stover, kiss my ass.
Amen. And good night.